Okay, so good evening, everyone. Few we have 150 candidates as of now. Almost half of the batch has joined, and some of them are still joining. We'll accommodate in between. But I welcome you all on behalf of ESBICM on this day, which is 5th September 2025, and today is the Teachers' Day. So first of all, I want to thank each and every one of you. Because of you, we are motivated to teach. We are motivated to answer your questions. We read more, and you are a source of inspiration for us for this project. It's been 7 years we have been doing this. So what we are going to do now is, over the period of next 20-25 minutes, today is the introductory meet of the MechVent course, which is the mechanical ventilation course. What we are going to do is, over the next 20-25 minutes, me and the few members of the ESBICM team will show you some aspects of the ESBICM and the MechVent course, and how the course will structure over a period of next few months. Then after that, we'll interact with you all to understand your requirements and your feedbacks on this. So I request you all to kindly mute yourself at the moment. And once we finish this 20-25 minutes presentation, we'll be uh, uh, we'll be uh, we'll be unmuting and then interacting with you all. So just a clarification, today's session is, we are not going to teach you something in terms of mechanical ventilation, but today's session is very, very important to understand how the coming sessions will go on, and what are our expectations from you, and how you should use this course to the maximum. So going forward, need for ESBICM. So you all know that ESBICM stands for Educational Society of Bedside Intensive Care Medicine. But what was the need to start this society? We were already having critical care societies before. So why it was there that we required to have another society which is known as ESBICM? So initially, when I completed my fellowship in 2012, and when I passed out, and um, fortunately I was a little bit interested in teaching, and what I found, that the nurses, the doctors, the those who are working in intensive care at that point of time, they were very much interested in learning, but as of that time, not very structured courses were available. And so what we did was, and the second point which we realized, that intensive care was not about higher gadgets or sophisticated gadgets. It's about the thought process. It's about the person who is standing in front of the ICU. So what we did was, WhatsApp was very new at that point of time. So we formed a group of our ICU, and then we start interacting. We bring all the team members which were there in the ICU on the same page. So the residents who were working in the shift, the staff which was working in the shift, they were learn to know what was happening in the patient. And now, even if they leave the shift, they were able to get updated on how this patient is doing, what was the thought process going on, and this way the quality of care improved. And slowly, we had somewhere around 4 or 5 ICUs at that point of time, because that WhatsApp group worked well, and we had the WhatsApp group from different state, and some of my friends were there. So I used to chip in between and try to give my inputs. The reason being, some of you may know or not know, way back in 2008 and 9, I was also teaching the candidates, those who are preparing for the MS entrance examination, under the banner of pre-PG Medicos and the Medicos Lemon magazine, which was the first international magazine to go to Paris at that time for postgraduates. So with that background, we were teaching WhatsApp group. But slowly and slowly, from 2012 to 2018, we realized that the need for teaching intensive care is very much. And even if there are certain structured courses were available, they were not very much affordable, and not accessible to many. Suppose a staff is there or doctors are there. So, and in every hospital by that time has an ICU. People were working there, people were learning there, but nobody was there to teach, nobody was there to solve their basic questions like that and what needs to be applied. So with that background in mind, on 11th October 2018, we founded ESBICM, and the B you have seen in the slide here, this is underlined. So basically it stands for bedside. Bedside means what you have a whole lot of knowledge there in the books, in the literature, but how to simplify it and how to apply it at the patient bedside. So with that background, we formed in 2018, 11th October, ESBICM. So we'll be covering few slides how the ESBICM journey, and then we switch to the course structure. So as you can see, this is the, actually my birthday falls on the same day. So this was my birthday cake and this was the ESBICM cake. The people bought there. So both the cakes were cut at that time. This is me lighting the lamp. This is my grandmother and the other council members' mother, or those who were establishing the ESBICM. So I would like to share the opening. I have not shown it anywhere till now, but because you are a very special batch, pilot batch, so I want to share the small 1-minute video of the opening ceremony of ESBICM. Just bear with me. This is the lamp lighting. So she is my grandmother and she is the treasurer of the society ESBICM. Because of her, ESBICM has been running successfully. Dr. Sandeep Saxena, he is the vice president of ESBICM. Now, Dr. Shilpa Saxena, and she is the council member of ESBICM. You see, and Dr. Akhilesh Jain, he is a faculty member. He's one of the earliest faculty member who contributed to teach on ESBICM. This is Dr. Vivek Joshi, and he is the joint secretary of ESBICM. And finally, this is me. So this was the moment when ESBICM was formed on 2018, 11th October. So on that day, we had a foundation CME. Earlier, what we used to do, we used to conduct foundation CME. The first lecture which was taken under the banner of ESBICM was inotropes and vasopressors. So this is me teaching. And at that time, and in our CMEs, right from the starting, there was only simple food was there, and still the seats were full. Means earlier we used to take CMEs of 20 people, then we grew to 25, then 35, even the 50 seats were there which remained full. You can see that not a single seat is vacant. You can see that this is an opening thing, but still in the CMAs which we used to conduct under ESBICM in those days in 2018, they were full, and I really thank for the people coming just for the sake of learning. So this was the first CME which was done under the banner of ESBICM. Now, she is my mother and the treasurer of ESBICM, Mrs. Varsha Gupta. And the reason ESBICM has been free or freely accessible till now is because of her. A lot of thought went that we are making a society and and we want to teach it for free, and we want to deliver things to the candidates for free. A lot of objections, lot of, I would say, questions were raised with how it will work. Because how to make it sustainable, how it will run for the years, because we can't pay the faculty, we can't have the resources, we to organize CMEs and everything, we don't have, till how much time will we fund like this? But she told that if we are doing with a good intention, somehow we will find a way, and she's the person because of which ESBICM continues to be free. We don't charge for any membership fee or any content as of now. 7 years are there, and we are still able to sustain it. So I owe her, and she's the inspiration behind ESBICM, and to all those means more than 5-6 lakhs of members which are there on the ICU channel and the Instagram and Telegram. She is the person responsible for providing all the content for free. So many thanks to her. So what was the mission and vision of ESBICM? Many of you know who have went to the website, but we wanted to revolutionize the global delivery of intensive care by offering freely accessible. Means it is accessible by everyone, whether it's a doctor, paramedic, nurses, whether working in the smallest ICU or the highest tertiary care. They need to assess the bedside intensive care, and every healthcare professional who is caring for the critical care should have access to this bedside education. And what was our vision? That this education should reach to even in the smallest and the remotest ICU of the world. You may be in any part of the world, but this education should reach you. So what will it will do? It will help you improve your career. It will help you improve your skills. It will bring your confidence in dealing with critical patient. And most importantly, obviously, the patient is something which is going to get benefited by that. So these are the mission and vision. With this mission, we started. Now, how did the logo of ESBICM evolve? So in the next 10 minutes, we are going to see the journey of ESBICM before we jump to the MechVent course. So we stress that the bedside is very, very important. There were societies before, but they were teaching very good content. But what we wanted to do, that there are lots of books, lots of literature, lots of journals, lots of lectures. How we can read that, how we can simplify that. We simplify doesn't mean that we will reduce the content or reduce the core of that literature. We want that we should make it so simple that the crux of it, the practical point of it, can be applied at the patient bedside. So that's a B. The B was very important for us. Educational Society of Bedside Intensive Care. So this logo which you see, the first one, this was made by me on a sketch of paper that I wrote it down, and when I was with the designer, I just circled it, the B, and picked from there. You see there's this this was the circle, and that's why ESBICM turned out to be like this first logo. Then later on, what we found that what happened that whenever we were making teaching material or something like that, whenever we were shrinking the size of this logo, and it was not readable because or in prints it was difficult to. So we made it a little bit simplified, and this was the logo where we want that on the bedside we should target it. So this thing which you see is sort of targeted logo, in which the B is the target. Whatever in bedside medicine or whatever intensive care medicine should be the focus and target. So that's why this logo gives you a sense of focus on the bedside part. But later, what we found that the society has grew. Bedside also was important. Intensive care was also important. Everything becomes so we and then it evolved to the current one, which is simplified one, in which the bedside is underlined. So this is the current logo. This is how the journey of ESBICM logo was there, and this is the current one right now, and it has been there for a very long time. These were in the early days. Now, how did the YouTube channel, which you know, and then followed by Instagram, evolved? Earlier, I'll tell you how the YouTube channel was formed. Some of you, I have told it in a previous video also, but many of you, if you are new, what happened that earlier we used to take CMEs, we used to organize workshop, we used to have a cafeteria where we sit and discuss. We have in the room, we discuss. But then what happened? The COVID struck. And then it became very difficult because the resident which is there in the first shift cannot come into the second shift overlap. And then, so there were restrictions of how many people can be there. And now how the teaching, all the restaurants were blocked, CME room was blocked. Only thing was the hospital. And to be specific, ICU and my chamber. So what we did is that and ventilator and other things of intensive care were to be taught. At that time, the requirement was very much. We need to taught because COVID was an area where intensive care flourished. People got to know about what is intensivist and what is intensivist. So what happened that I used to record the first lecture which you see on the channel. Is we recorded a lecture which was I teaching in my chamber, and then we recorded on my phone and a little mic which I was having, and then I wanted to share to the other team members which were not at that present in the ICU. So how we'll share? We'll share with the WhatsApp which was available. But the problem became that the file size was very large. So at that time, WhatsApp has a limit to send the file. It cannot be beyond a certain MB limit. So the other platform which was available to us was YouTube. So we created a channel and randomly we gave the name to the channel. So our society was educational society of bedside intensive care. So the first channel name was bedside intensive care. This was the name of the channel. So slowly and slowly, these videos were listened by some of other members, cities and some states, and like that, this started to grow. And one day, when I was watching a TV show, in that there was a raw officer, which was going under interrogation, and there are two calls come to this raw officer. One was when he picks up and he says that eliminate it, means eliminate in their definition is remove that threat. And the other phone, he says that leave it, like that. It was very casual, like that. So the interrogator asked that what was this. So he said it's a regular crisis, means this is happening on daily basis. So that word struck me a lot, that we are also dealing with the ventilators, the lives and deaths of the patients, the emotions of the patients attendants, the burnouts and everything, CPR which we are doing day in and out. So this is also a sort of regular crisis, means these are the crisis part which we are facing, and it's a regular thing on our daily basis. So the channel name evolved to regular crisis. So this was the name. Now this remained for almost a year. Then what happened that, like, I need to explain you for the 1.5 minute why this name was regular crisis. This was getting problem on the viewership also. The persons were asking what was the name, the comments, what is the name of, what was the meaning of regular crisis. You see the logo here. This is a chamber. This is an hospital chamber, ICU room chamber, and people, this denotes the rushing part, means the rushing speed. So this was the means when you are getting into the ICU, you get with a rush, means it's a sort of emergency, it's sort of high demanding area. So this was regular crisis logo. But then, because we were needing to explain it every time it was there in the comments, it finally evolved to the ICU channel. We kept it simple. It's a thing which we teach about ICU, and that's why the current name, and it's been there. This name is there for 4-5 years, like that. So this is how the YouTube channel evolved from bedside intensive care to regular crisis to ICU channel. And then it became a continuous process, because that now people were getting benefited. So you see, this is the regular crisis video. This is my chamber where I'm just recording on a glass screen and recording nothing more than in the same is whichever thing we were teaching, we were just recording and putting in line, and this is how it grew. Then we came to live stream. People from across the globe started collaborating. They liked what we were teaching. We were teaching the full courses on the live stream. And then came a turning point where a facility was started, the shorts on the YouTube, in which we could explain snippets. So this is how this ICU short grew. We started posting some small tips, and they were liked by many at that point of time. So this is how the channel started growing. And then few of my students, and they are now consultants now, and they started to decided they were very helpful at that time, and they thought of helping me out. And this is how the academic committee, you see this logo is the old one here, that this logo, this circle is there. So this is Dr. Benjamin Baby Johnson, this is Dr. Abhi Paliwal. Both are intensivists, and they joined the ESBICM, and we formed a group of 3 people formed the academic committee of ESBICM. And you can see there are different moments. And what they did was they bring the structure to the society, and the ESBICM membership ID, which you people have right now. It was the thought process of these 2 people, which and you can see this Benjamin. I don't have a this Benjamin is design and Abhi are designing how this membership ID will be created. The concept originated here, and we worked on it, and this is how the system evolved. I'm very much thank you for both of them. And this is our first ventilator workshop, which we did by putting funds, some from the ESBICM, and all the kids, all the contributor they contributed. So we had a small cafeteria, a small room, and projectors and everything we contributed. This is the first workshop, and it was on ventilator. It was for 1.5 day. So it was very nice. And then we continued to organize workshops also. And then it became a regular habit to make videos, and then the viewership grows. People on the duties, you can see they are opening their laptop and listening, and from different nations, we started getting good response, and people were liking, not in India but across the borders. And then at one point of time, the ESBICM and the ICU channel reached to more than 60 nations, and we had viewership, and we had comments, we had emails, and we have messages, suggestions from more than 60 nations at that point of time. So it was very the ESBICM then truly became a global thing. Then as we were going, so the ICU channel, which it crossed 100K mark. It was a landmark for us. Not because it just crossed the 100K mark. At that time, when YouTube used to give this what you call silver button, they used to review our content, review our lectures, that whether it is authentic or not, whether they are providing good knowledge or not, whether it is to be tagged authentic. So for us, this was a moment where we got to realize that okay, in international community also we are providing a good authentic material, and which is being recognized. So our value of this is not just 100K. Value of was that we were authentic at the time. Now on the channel, and Instagram also evolved. It was a one-way communication. We were making videos, and people were putting comments, or you were sending email to us. But we wanted to give a platform where two-way communication can also happen. You post a comment, and we reply, and we can share our PDFs, we can share our attachments, and we can discuss in a structured way, so that all the material remains in a place, and anyone who is discussing or anyone who is coming can get benefited. So with that, we started ESBICM forum, where you can post your things. And can you see the name of Pankaj Pankaj, Dr. Pankaj? He's in the I think chat list. He's joined right now, so he's very active on it. So also on the ESBICM forum, you can see there is an ICU visual library in which we post the different images, scans, ECGs, which are there, we found in the ICU, which you people also send to us, so that we get a collection of those things, and you can practice it from going to forum, register, it's free. You just remember that it is different from your membership ID. Membership ID requires a submission or application review process, and then we approve. But on the forum, it is very much, it's in a few seconds, within less than 1 minute, you can create an account and you can access this visual library. Then Dr. Akhilesh was the one who volunteered for teaching on ESBICM in the initial days, and you can he has 2 ECG lectures there. And then Dr. Nitika, who is a radiologist head, Dr. Anurag Saxena, he is now in Manipal, he's the head of neurosciences. Dr. Nikhilesh Jain, he's an intensivist, very much interested in research publication, and the coming he contributes to us and teaches us the trials part. And Dr. Prerna Bedi, who has recently joined, and she is very much interested in critical care infections. So these are the faculty members, those who have volunteered to teach on ESBICM, and we are very, very thankful for them. Why? Because we don't have any remuneration to pay for them. Still they are helping us out. Still they are helping us in this mission of bringing all the things related to intensive care under one umbrella. Now we have two recent members, two young members, very dynamic persons recently joined in ESBICM. One is Dr. Vivek Baxi. He's an intensivist in Gujarat, and he has joined the ACE, means Academic Committee of ESBICM. He's there in the meeting right now. And Dr. Sonal Kaushika, she is the course coordinator of the MechVent Course. She's a very dynamic person, and she will be helping you out a lot during next 6 months. And so I'm very thankful for both of them, those who have those who have volunteered to help me out in this mission of bringing the freely accessible knowledge to everyone. Now, another landmark is recently you must have seen that we released a free ebook on recent and landmark trials in critical care. What was happening that there were so many trials in intensive care, and we don't know what to read, where to read, and there were no compilation was there. So for 6 to 9 months, what we did was this whole team came out a concept that we should create a compilation and should explain the trials in a manner that they make sense. We should not be intimidated by the statistics. We should also explain the statistics in a simple manner, and we should make a structured format. So it's a free book, ebook available on ESBICM. You can download and read it. We have compiled more than 230 trials in the first edition. The 230 trials are there, by which you can, if you pick 15 trials from this book, then if you read 15 trials, you will, the fear of reading the trials will go away. You will understand the trials in a much better way, and you will be very much delighted. You will become curious that if some trials come, I should read first, like that. Now the second edition will come next year. Obviously, it's a tedious task. So in between, if some trials come, what we'll do? So on ESBICM website, under the resources tab, you have this is critical care trial search engine. You can select the year and you will get all the list of trial published in that particular period of time, or you can just simple like fluid in ARDS, fluid in sepsis, or antibiotic duration, whatever you want, you can, and the trials will pop up. And when you click on it, it will display the same sort of structured way the trials will get displayed. And the beauty is that as and when trials come, we'll be keeping this engine gets updated so that you have a book and you also have the latest trials available. And you can also, if we are missing out on any trial, you can just fill the form or just drop a mail to academics@esbicm.org, and within 48, 72 hours we review it and try to incorporate within a week. Then recently we have developed ESBICM Cafe. Now, what's the concept of ESBICM Cafe? What happened that over a period of those last 7 years, we have seen that everybody is important. Everybody who's watching the videos, who's watching the lectures, attending the classes are important. And because of their motivation, attention, we feel that we are doing the right thing. But there are some members who are very interactive. Not only in just asking questions. What they do is they help out other members. If somebody is asking a question, they chip in, they help it out in the comments, they guide them, and they have been constantly involved in such process. So what we thought that usually when we create a Telegram group or WhatsApp group, there are 10,000s of people, but the people who respond are very few. In not even 100 people respond, but other people keep reading on this. But what we wanted that these interactive people who are helping on YouTube channel, who are helping on Telegram, who are helping out on forums, they should be given a separate place where they can interact and bring out the best of their knowledge by discussions. And this knowledge will help you to further enhance the content or further enhance the academics of the ESBICM. So ESBICM Cafe is for those interacting members who are very active on the comment sections, who are very active on the forums, who are very active on the WhatsApp and the Telegrams. And the entry to this is by invitation only. We keep a track of these members and we connect them via email so that we can invite them in the cafe. So those who are listening, be active on the ESBICM platform so we can invite you in the near future. Now, with that background, now the next chapter in our journey is the courses, the certificate courses. And the first core which came in mind is the mechanical ventilation course. That's why the name MechVent course. We try to keep it simple. Now, why the need for the MechVent course? Because everybody knows that the basics of ventilator, something like that. They read in books. Some seniors told them, and mostly it was a I would say from OT or point of view, the things are written and structured like that. But in intensive care, in critical care, mechanical ventilation dynamics changes from patient to patient, and you need to be master of that. So we wanted that we will teach the mechanical ventilation from intensive care point of view. So that's why we there was a need for this course, and we thought of creating a pilot project and pilot batch. So I'm thankful to all of you, those who have joined this. And what we'll do over the next during the course, what we'll do, we'll teach in a manner that we want that this needs to be taught to you, which needs to be discussed from you, and from your feedback we will know that no, we want this also, and we need to explain this also, we need to stress on this thing also, like that. And now I'll introduce you the mascot. I'm not sure how to pronounce muscat, or you logo of the MechVent course is Maruti. You can see that here it is there. This is Maruti. And why the name Maruti? Two reasons. Maruti means, first means wind, air. So mechanical ventilator, the main purpose is it's handling the air in and out of the patient. And secondly, in our Hindu mythology, the Maruti is also the name of Lord Hanuman, who everybody whenever in trouble recites Hanuman Chalisa or remembers this Lord Hanuman. So it is believed that he always comes to rescue. So that's why ventilator always comes as a rescue, and it's dealing with the wind. That's why we have named it Maruti. And let Maruti introduce himself to you.
My name is Maruti. Welcome to the MechVent course.
That's Maruti. And with that, I'll introduce you to the MechVent course team. So these are the people which will remain with you during the whole course. This is me. You know me by name, Dr. Ankur. This is Sonal Kaushika. She is the course coordinator of the course. Dr. Vivek Baxi, Dr. Benjamin Johnson, and Dr. Abhi Paliwal. They are the members of the academic committee who will be helping you out in this MechVent course, playing different roles in it. And Sonal will be helping out on the classes, schedules, and other queries. Means she handles every aspects of the course. Dr. Vivek Baxi very much active in clearing your doubts or providing you the contents, resources, where to read, like those things. And I will be majorly taking the classes. Benjamin and Abhi are the members which will help you out in day-to-day activities. They will chip in like that. So the whole team will take care of you with that. And with that, I'll hand over to Sonal, Dr. Sonal. So she will further continue about the structure of the course in the few slides. And for the next in 5 to 10 minutes, we'll be starting interacting with you first. So Dr. Sonal, could you explain regarding the course now?
Yes. Thank you so much, Dr. Ankur. Hello, everyone. My name is Dr. Sonal Kaushika, and on behalf of ESBICM, I welcome you all to the MechVent course. So the next slide. So since this was our first batch, which was the pilot batch, initially we thought of taking 30 students, and then we increased to from 30 to 60. But by looking at the numbers of the applications, we thought of shortlisting around 90 to 100 students. And but by the end of the registration process, which ended on 24th of August, we were surprised to see that the applications were in thousands, and it was a very difficult task for the academic committee of ESBICM to meticulously shortlist the candidates. And finally, we shortlisted around 326 candidates. And the total candidates in the WhatsApp group right now is around 285, out of which around 185 are there live with us. And out of 326 candidates, there are 60 candidates which have joined from all over the world. And this is a mixed batch which not only consists of doctors, but even the nurses and paramedics. So we have around 269 doctors, out of which 48 are from overseas. There are 43 nurses, out of which 11 are from overseas. And there are 14 paramedics, out of which one is from overseas. So since this is a mixed batch, there are people who are beginners, like they're medical officers, residents, which are junior and senior residents from the emergency and the ICU department. Then we have specialists from other different departments like anesthesia or critical care, emergency department, and even the general practitioners. Then we even have very senior people associated with us in the batch, like the assistant professors and the head of the departments of different hospitals. Then we even have students in the batch who have just recently graduated and have entered their post-graduation. And there are other students who are in their first, second, or third year of their post-graduation in respective fields like anesthesia or critical care or even in emergency medicine. Then we have nurses who are working in the emergency and the ICUs. There are junior nurses. We have the in-charge nurses as well. And then we have paramedics who are the ICU and the ER technicians. So basically, we have covered the entire spectrum from the junior most people to the most experienced senior most people. And that is what is the beauty of this batch. It is a very unique thing which covers the entire mix community. So next. Now, I'm very happy and delighted to share that people have not only joined from India, but also from rest of the world. And there are around 24 countries, including India. Apart from India, there is people who have joined in from UAE, Burma, Egypt, USA, Vietnam, Bhutan, Nepal, UK, all parts of Africa, including North, South, East, and West, Tanzania, Ethiopia, Nigeria, Philippines, Australia, Malaysia, Kenya, Kuwait, Uganda, Algeria, Sri Lanka, Sudan, Qatar, Ghana. So as you can see that, we are really happy that people across the globe have joined in. And I would like to thank each one of you in showing faith and trusting us, which makes this as one of the finest courses as an international course in the mechanical ventilation. So talking about the program, the course duration will be around 6 months, approximately from 20 to 24 weeks. And initially we were thinking whether we should make all the classes as live classes or there should be recorded lectures or there should be a mixture of both. But then we thought that it should be an interactive session where there has to be two-way communication. And that is how we decided that all the classes has to be live classes, which will be there on Google Meet. So all of you are requested to have a Gmail ID. Make sure you will have it. And we will be conducting the classes once weekly on Thursdays, preferably at 9:30 p.m. IST. But if there will be any deviation from this, you will be updated on the WhatsApp group. The time duration for each lecture will be around 60 to 90 minutes. And there will be recorded lecture videos for which Dr. Vivek Baxi will be talking in details. There will be doubt clearing sessions in between. So maybe at the end of the month or maybe after 4 or 5 lectures, we'll be deciding that. And the most important aspect of this program is the exit exam. Why it is important is to give you the certificate of the course. It will be a simple exam which will be MCQ based, and minimum requirement to pass the exam is around 60%. So with this, I would like to hand over to Dr. Vivek Baxi, who will be talking about the educational resources of the program.
Thank you, Dr. Sonal, and thank you, Dr. Ankur Gupta. So basically, just reminding you again, the most important thing is to have a valid Gmail ID, because all the live lectures would be taken on the Google Meet platform, right? The second thing is...
Sorry to interrupt, sir. Please turn on your camera.
Oh, sorry. Okay. So again, reminding you all, the most important thing here is to have a valid Gmail ID, because otherwise, if you use any other email IDs, you may face some kind of technical glitches. So it's always better to use a valid Gmail ID for Google Meet for these lectures. Now, WhatsApp group. Groups are all, I think, most of you, I think I would say all of you are there in WhatsApp group, and it is for the notifications and discussions and updates. Now, the question should arise in your mind, are we going to read somewhere about this course, or are we going to read the chapters from which books, or which should we refer or recommend. So the recommended books and the chapters would be given to you or updated to you in the WhatsApp group in next 48 to 72 hours. And as all of us may have done some kind of course, and after 3 months, 6 months, or 1 week course, we get lost and we are not in touch with the particular subject. And keeping in mind, we came across with the Google group, and by use of this Google group, we will be having a long-term association and attachment with all of you, and we will be updating all of you regarding the future advancement or updates regarding the mechanical ventilation.
I need to explain this a little bit more, Vivek. Sorry for interrupting you.
Yes.
Regarding the Google group, see what happens that whenever we do a course, as Dr. Vivek said, that whether it's a 3 month, 6 month, or year-long course, and we did a certificate program in that, and then it's over. And then we continue in your practice. We are of the mind that we have done a certain amount of study in that course. But suppose we take an example of the mechanical ventilation course. Suppose you did a 6 month course, and then 8 or 9 months later, a new mode of ventilation comes, a new guideline comes, and in managing ARDS patients. Now, how we'll make sure that those candidates, those who have done the course, they should also get updated regarding this. So this WhatsApp group will go away. The interaction will, I'm not sure how much after the course it will active. But what we'll do is, you will receive an email by invitation. Those who have registered for this course, those who are selected in the pilot batch, within 48 to 72 hours from now, they will receive an email in their group, in their email, and there will be a link to you to join this Google group. Don't share it because it's email specific. If your email is not, it gets forwarded, then you will not be able to join it. And through this Google group, even after you have completed the course, you will continue to receive updates on the newer things which are getting updated on the mechanical ventilation. So this is something we thought of, that this should be there, because people should know, you should be very much proud that you are a part of the mechanical ventilation course, and if something happens in mechanical ventilation field, we will get an update in a simplified manner. So this was the idea of Dr. Vivek Baxi. So many thanks to him for this last minute change in this program. Thank you, Dr. Vivek, and you can continue now.
Moving forward. Now, as you all are aware, Dr. Sonal has already reminded you and given you the hints that the lectures will be taken live, but the lecture recordings will be available to all of you before the next lecture, and it will be available till the end of the course. Keep in mind, it will be available till the end of the course, and before the next lecture will be.
Vivek, we lost you.
There that
Vivek, we missed out on your voice. Can you repeat this? When these lectures will be available?
Yes, the lecture recordings will be available. Hello.
Yes, now we are able to hear. We are able to hear.
Sorry, these lecture recordings will be shared online, right, on the WhatsApp group before the next lecture or the next topic we are having, before that, and these lectures will be available to all of you till the end of the course. So just for you to relearn and review if you want for the duration of the course. And the most important thing here is the next lecture topic. It's always good to learn or read about the chapter or topic before going for the live class, because if you read about it before that you can have some doubts or queries, and you can easily solve the doubts and queries while Dr. Ankur or any of us are taking lectures, and accordingly you can solve your queries with the idea of the topic if you read it properly beforewards. And the most important thing here is, we should never post or share any copyrighted material in the WhatsApp group. So please, a humble request to all of you, use the WhatsApp group for genuine discussion and learning only. And with this, thank you, Dr. Ankur Gupta, Dr. Sonal, and I'm handing over to Dr. Ankur Gupta for further presentations.
Okay. So one very important thing, all those who are in the group, you should understand this. We have created a WhatsApp group, and what happens the moment a WhatsApp group is created, good morning, good evening, wishes, festival wishes start coming in. And for a better example, you can understand that you do in a good faith, but today itself you saw on the WhatsApp, Happy Teachers Day, so many messages are there. And what happens that we all are working in a busy environment. We are already having lots of groups, WhatsApp groups. And so what happens, it disturbs you and it dilutes the seriousness of the group. So we accept all your Teachers Day wishes for now, and I'm replying you like thank you for this, but from now on, no good morning, no good evening, no festive wishes, nothing is, no birthday wishes is allowed on the group, nothing. Only and only you will keep discussion regarding to this mechanical ventilation course and course only. You have a doubt, you can ask. You need a class clarification thing, you can ask. You have a suggestion regarding the course, you can ask. But other than that, nothing should be posted on the WhatsApp group. Means if something comes on the WhatsApp, it means that there is an important thing. It's a genuine discussion which is going on regarding the course. You people discuss, you can discuss doubts in it, that's not a problem, but the discussion should regarding to this MechVent and the mechanical ventilation. It should not deviate from it. No major forwards are allowed. You just stick to the what is required in the. So even if suppose we are working in the in our busy environment and something notification comes from this MechVent WhatsApp group, we are sure that it is something important and we should take a look so that it will be some learning point. So from now on, no good morning, good evening, good wishes. Even after that, I'm sure that somebody of you will post. So I request those who have attended this meeting, they should remind that this is not allowed in this group. I will appreciate that. Now, very important. None of the faculty, including me, Dr. Sonal, Vivek, or anyone who will chip in later on, they will not reply to your personal messages. Understand the reason. It's not a, we are not arrogant, or it's not an arrogant thing. Understand that. Almost 300 students are there, 300 people are there on the WhatsApp group. And suppose they start messaging us personally. Already there are a lot of messages on the WhatsApp group. We will not be able to track them. We will not be able to reply them. But we are focused on the MechVent WhatsApp group. That means if some messages comes on the WhatsApp MechVent group, we are taking the responsibility that it should not get unanswered. Every doubt should be clarified. So we have one point of contact on the WhatsApp group, the MechVent group. So we can answer on that. But if you start posting it personally, it's very difficult to get a track. So we will not respond to your personal messages. It's technically not possible. And the other beauty is, suppose you have a doubt or something, you post on the MechVent group itself. Some other members may be knowing that, and you get a reply much faster before we jump in. So we will not be able to reply to your personal messages. This is one. No good morning, good evening messages are allowed on the group. Discussion should be specific. And if a candidate, so you see a lot of effort has gone regarding the resources, the process, the teaching material. ESBICM has funded this, and we are trying to make this course the freely accessible for all the pilot students batch. So if somebody is not able to attend, or not, I would say if he or she misses 2 or 3 live classes, then we had other waiting candidates who wants to attend the live, and the member who is not attending the live classes for some reasons, 1 is fine, 2 is fine, 3 is fine. But beyond that, if some members is not able to attend, then we need to remove that fellow from the pilot batch, and we'll need to accommodate someone from the waiting list group. So this is something very important. You take care of this. We understand there are time zone, but don't miss out regular things, 2 classes, 3 classes. We are not able to see you on the live session, then it's very unfortunate. And with that, we come to our part of the explanation of the MechVent course and ESBICM, and Maruti wants to listen from you all. So now I invite, I'm stopping my share screen, and now what we want is, how did you like the course structure? Any suggestions you want to give or suggest to us so that we can include. So I'm stopping my share, and now you can unmute and one by one, or you can raise your hands and we can ask you one by one to share your thoughts. So anyone can unmute and talk to us. See, this meeting this is the first meeting of the MechVent course, and it will be uploaded on the ICU channel. Later on sessions will not be uploaded there. So those who want, you will be listened on the ICU channel. So please, yes, I'm sure I'm not able to pronounce it. Baba Tunde, please, yes, you can unmute and say. Anyone wants to say something?
Yeah, good
So-
evening, sir. Pankaj here.
Dr. Pankaj, welcome. You can turn on
Yeah.
your video if you want.
Right.
Yeah.
About this mechanical ventilation course, is there going to be any hands-on training or something like that on different types of ventilators and different modes and different situations where we can, attend
We will
see the real things happening?
See, we will be discussing this theoretically. We will be trying to put you clinical scenario, but because the batch is something very vast and from different countries. Previously, when we were planning this course, we thought of 1 or 2 day workshop at the end of this course. Right now, we don't know whether we're able to do that or not. But if at all during the course tenure, we get some live things in our ICUs, or you people were working. If you find some troubleshooting in your ventilator, like that, you can. If you find some troubleshooting in your ventilator on a patient, you can post on the group and we'll try to explain. So this way we can we solve the real life scenarios. But regarding hands-on training on the ventilator, I'm not sure. I cannot commit at this point, but there was a plan, some in the pipeline, that at the end of course, if possible, we can arrange a 2 day workshop. But I'm not sure. But live session, if we have some live thing in our ICUs, we can teach you. We'll definitely do that. And if you people also facing a certain problem in your ICU, what is that you are not understanding, you can just simply post on the WhatsApp group. We'll review that and we'll come with an explanation in the doubt clearing section.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Okay. Yes, Mr. Baba Tunde, can you unmute and say?
Yeah, thank you.
Can you?
My name is Baba Tobias Nike. I'm actually an intensive care physician in Nigeria. Yeah.
It's fine.
So, I have actually I wanted to mention what the other speaker just said now. For us to look at mechanical ventilation, it will be incomplete if we don't include some practical scenarios, practical sessions. It will be incomplete. I want the organizers to look at how this can be possible. It will make it really complete. Okay. The other thing.
So,
you actually answered the other thing. I was going to say that there should be opportunity for us to discuss challenging cases in our ICUs with you or with the team, so that at part time we can receive help when we have troublesome patients in the ICU. So I was going to say that's also important. Thank you very much. Thank you for all you're doing.
thank you. So we understood that both the points. Real case scenarios will definitely include as and when, and most important, if you see a certain graph problem on a ventilator, if you have a scenario you are not able to maintain, you suppose peak pressure or something problem which you find in your ICUs, you can click on that with a small history, post on the group, and we'll try to explain it. Will even, if possible, we will try to provide solutions so that we can learn live, and this will course become a practical course which can be applied at the bedside, which is the heart of ESBICM. Thank you for your suggestion. Vivek Dwivedi, can you unmute and say? Vivek?
Sir, I want to ask the same question as he asked. Okay, sir, sir, particularly I am very weak in managing the grasp of the ventilator. Hello?
They will be covered. They will be covered.
Ji, sir.
They
Ji,
will be
sir.
covered.
Thank you,
Not Afra,
yes, sir.
Ibn? Now, Vignesh Apathy.
Hello, hi sir. First of all,
Vignesh.
thank you so much for
Vignesh.
organizing these events.
You can turn on the
Just
video.
Actually, I'm a bit of out, sir. I think it's
Acha,
dark
not an
out here.
issue. Not an
I'm
issue.
so sorry.
Hmm.
Sir, I actually wanted to ask because I'm first year emergency medicine resident. I'll be having night duties every 4 days. So when
Sorry?
you said I'll be having night duties every 4 days once.
Okay.
Night duties, sir. So when you said if we miss 2 to 3 live classes, we'll be removed from the group. It will be like continuous night classes or how will it be?
You get connected with Dr. Sonal on the group and post your issues, or you can mail us on academics@esbicm.org regarding a scenario. Then we'll look into it how we can do that. If pre-intimation is there, if it's a
Sure,
genuine
sir.
problem, we'll definitely consider.
Sure. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Naval, you are here. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you,
Naval,
sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for this opportunity. We have been waiting for this moment from years and years, almost like 3, 4, 5 years. Thank you so much. I just want to know, sir, that will we be trained on standard ventilator modes or will we be trained on advanced ventilator modes as well online?
see, basically, what we want that you have when you say the name of the course, the MechVent course. MechVent means ventilation course, and we have put that the. That means we want it to be holistic. If you think about ventilator course, the MechVent course should come in your mind, which covers from the basic and which covers to the advanced modes. Whichever there in our capacity, we'll try to complete it. And again, I'm telling you, the whole team, whether me or Dr. Sonal or Dr. Bakshi or Benjamin Abi, and the whole background team, which is I've not mentioned here, they are trying to make it in a way that it's so simplified that you are not fear of anything on the ventilator. Even if you don't know something which is happening, you can apply all the logic and solve a problem there. Even if it's a new mode, you can just go to the basics and you can understand. So we'll try we will not try, we'll cover the advanced modes also, but we'll build up from the scratch. We'll build up so that even if somebody has not known even the first ABCD of ventilator, he or she will also catch up during the whole course.
Sure. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Now Sunday Victor. Yeah, Sunday Victor. Can you unmute and say?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. My name is. Yeah, my concern is from the statistics that was given, it's obvious that there are very seasoned experts as part of the group, and there are also people who are very limited in knowledge in terms of the exposure to ventilators. So I wanted to just find out if there are prerequisite knowledge or there is some information or there is a knowledge you need to acquire prior to the actual starting of the course, so that when the experts are really mentioning words that we are not familiar with, at least we would also be able to at least understand what exactly they are saying, because someone who has been exposed to ventilator for quite a period would be familiar with certain terms associated with the ventilator, but those who are not so well associated or have not had enough exposure might not be able to relate properly and then understand the thing clearly. So that's what I wanted to just be clear on. Thank you.
Very,
I'm really grateful that
very valid point. And let the classes begin. I will realize how you must have seen me and my team on ESBICM and the ICU channel. The whole purpose is to keep the thing simple, at the same time not losing the context of the thing. So listen to first 1 or 2 classes, and then you will be able to realize that mechanical ventilation is not such a difficult thing. It's one of the easiest thing to handle in the ICU, and it's your friend in which will help you, which comes as a rescue, or Maruti comes as a rescue in tough times. So don't worry, we'll make sure that even for the first day candidate, it becomes very simple. And there will be doubt clearing sessions, and not only in the live classes, in between also we'll keep on interacting. We will share the voice clips also. That's the best way I explain. on the group. Anybody will chip in. We will try to make sure every candidate who completes the course has understood the mechanical ventilation. Don't worry about it.
Thank you very much.
Asif, Achi, now can Asif.
Yes, sir. I had heard the few of them asked about the practical scenarios and all. It's better we can have like the stimulations of ventilators. We are having an app of like Hamilton's app and all will be the available, right? I'm a respiratory therapist, so like that will be we are
I'm not
having
sure
stimulations,
regarding
right?
this.
Yeah,
Yeah, they are
so
available,
if it will
but
be available, then it will be a better option for showing which and all conditions, which and all types of modes and all we can use. And even the graphs, everything will be coming, everything can be done in that only. Like Hamilton
so
is having one app like that. So like that.
I'm not sure whether we are going to use that app or not, but we are sure that you will understand the graphs in a much better way when you complete this course.
Yeah.
You will going to you will tell the Hamilton people that please adjust this thing in your app. It works better.
Yeah.
That we are sure.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Bhavin Patel, Bhavin, you there? Okay. Yes, Bhavin.
Yes. Yes, just as I missed a few.
I'm not able to hear you.
Okay. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes.
I think you are saying that you missed the certain portions of this today's meeting.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Yes.
So this meeting will be recorded and will be shared to you people also, and also this is the only meeting which will be uploaded on publicly on the channel, so you can review it, because it's the structure of the course everybody should understand, and it covers the ESBICM journey, so it will help you out.
Okay.
Don't worry about that.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Prandya, sorry for my pronunciation if I'm spelling it wrong. Prandya. Pradnya. Can you turn on your video? Hello. You want? Yes, madam.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, sir. I just met you during my FMC exam. Just wanted to thank you. And actually, the doubt which I wanted to ask has been already answered. So, thank you. Actually, I just wanted that the basics should be covered because it's very new. Certain things
Okay.
are very new.
Okay. Thank you. Rahul Kalagi. Yes, Rahul. Welcome. You are not able to hear you. Unmute yourself.
Hello, can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, nice.
Yes, sir. I is the one who is to follow you from all your videos. So when you said about this pilot course, I informed all of my friends. Among all, I was the one to get selected. They all are disappointed.
So the good things comes back.
Yes,
I
sir.
can give an example. You were good in your intent, and that's why you get.
Yes,
It was very difficult for us to
Yes, sir.
select. I cannot tell you how Dr. Sonal, Dr. Vivek, and the whole academic committee have spent nights in
Yes, sir.
scrutinizing thousands of applications. But
Yes, sir.
we wanted this pilot project to be a mix of all of us, so from every sector, so that the course becomes a complete wholesome. Shirish, don't worry, we'll take your call. Thank you, Rahul.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
I think what is Thamimul.
Good evening, sir.
Where are you? Can you turn on your video? Yes, madam.
Good evening, sir. I'm from Tamil Nadu. I'm eagerly waiting for this course, sir, for many years. In Tamil Nadu, they are not able to teach this. They are like a workshop or live in-person classes only they are teaching, sir. But you are teaching on online courses. It is very much helpful for me. And then, sir, in this course, can you able to cover the case to base discussion, sir.
We'll as we talked earlier also, we'll try to put up different scenarios what we need to do. We'll try to cover the major scenarios which were there in the ICU. And again, I am telling you people, if you're working in the ICU, which majority of you are that got selected in the pilot batch, you encounter a problem on the ventilator, post that click image and then write a short summary regarding that and post on the WhatsApp group. This will help us to understand the case and we can help you out. We can understand, we can take in our next class like that. Even if we are not able to reply in the WhatsApp by the time, we'll take that case scenario and we'll discuss with you in the doubt clearing section. So that's the thing. This will help to get applied at the bedside.
Okay. And then can you cover the non-invasive ventilation also, sir?
NIV will be covered. NIV will also be covered.
Okay.
But the major focus will be on intensive invasive ventilation, but NIV will not be untouched. The essential part which is required to function an NIV will also be covered. We have included that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Vivek, this is Artemis.
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 Hello, sir. Very good morning to all of you. Sorry, very good evening. This is a very good opportunity for me. I mean, I've been following your channel on Instagram and YouTube for a very long time.
Thank you.
And I've learned a lot from your videos. So thank you for this opportunity that I'm part of this pilot batch. And we come across a lot of patients with complications related to ventilator usage. Very commonly mismanaged things like secretions or patient, there isn't a dysynchrony between the machine or the patient, and we are not always aware about that. So complications of ventilation, ventilator-associated lung injury, or hemodynamic changes during ventilating a patient, which is something which we commonly overlook, and which is not commonly taught. And sedation protocols during ventilation, which is also overlooked.
Sedation protocol. Okay. So to be very frank, sedation protocol was not a part of the course, but we have noted down. We'll make sure we include in that. Thank you for your suggestion. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Sachin Gokhale. Sachin Gokhale.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, I feel I'm very lucky to be on this day. I'm joining you on this Teachers' Day. And as Dr. Rahul mentioned previously, I also had some difficulty in the membership and all. But when I saw the mail of confirming for the MechVent course, I was like, it was very lucky for me because every hospital I have worked, there is some different protocol for the ventilation which we are using. It's very difficult to understand who is right, what is wrong, because the theory part and somewhere the practical there is a mismatch. So with your course, your Instagram videos, YouTube videos, and the mechanical, the ventilation 3 hours lecture, it was very eye-opening for me, and I myself feel lucky to be attending this course, and I thank you and all the teachers here for accepting me.
Thank you, Sachin. Because of members like you, ESBICM has been sustainable till now. We just love your support and curiosity to learn. That's what keeps us driving.
Thank you so much.
Murugan. Murugan Shakti.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Good evening, Murugan.
Yeah, sir. Good evening, sir. I am very lucky to selected for this course, sir, because I am a critical care technology studying in intensive care. So your videos are my backbone to survive in ICU. I'm very glad to study this course, sir, because I am facing the more issues and more scenarios in ICU. I hope I will understood and I will study. I will learn more from you, sir. Thank you for this great opportunity to select. And Sonal ma'am, thank you, ma'am. Thank you for selecting me. I'm not sure. I'm not selected like that, but you have selected me. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Murugan, I want to share one thing. I remember your name. Why? when we were going to the list of the candidates, you work in West Bengal?
Yeah, no, sir, Chennai.
Chennai means okay, from the Chennai. One is from West Bengal also. So we had a discussion regarding on your name, whether we need to include you or not. So Dr. Sonal and Vivek came up with the with the argument that in India the concept of respiratory therapist is not so much, but they are the people who are taking care of the ventilator. They are the core people who are taking care of the ventilator. For them, it is bread and butter, and they need to expertise in that. So that's why for 24/7 you are working with the ventilators only. So including respiratory therapists, those who are working with the ventilator day in and out, we may be having different sort of patient. We are seeing different type of case scenarios, but your only job is on the ventilator. So they were very liberal in selecting the respiratory therapist in the course. So thanks to both of them, and thank you, Murugan, for applying for the pilot batch.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Manmeet Singh ji.
Namaskar, sir.
Manmeet?
Am I audible, sir?
Namaskar. Yes, 100%.
Yes, sir. Sir, myself, Dr. Manmeet, I am doing a DM safe care.
Manmeet, we lost your voice. It's breaking. Manmeet, we lost your voice. Breaking. Can you start again?
I'm audible, sir. Hello. First of all, very thank you for asking me, sir. It's a great opportunity for me to learn, sir. I would like to just मेरा औदा मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि in India when we work in a very low resource setting, we have to learn how to troubleshoot the ventilator per se. Many times the flow sensor needs cleaning. Many times we need to do a bit service, or you can say as a bit jugaad type thing, so that the troubleshoot is and moreover, sir, I work in pediatrics, so many times the limitation of flow sensor is there.
So for that, I have made a video already, but we'll try to see if we.
Yes, sir. A bit pediatric part as well, sir.
Yeah, we got your point. We got your point that troubleshooting the ventilator per se. We had one very nice service person of mechanical ventilator who helped us how to dissect the ventilator, and I had made a video already on the channel. But if possible, I have noted down your suggestion. If we can include that particular person in one of the sessions to explain all these things, we'll definitely try to do that. We'll definitely try to. I have noted down your suggestion.
Thank you so much.
Shirish. Ambar Kumar. Acha, Shirish. Shirish is some there.
Hi, sir. Good evening, sir.
Shirish.
Hello.
Who's there?
Yes.
Hello.
Shirish, turn on your video.
Yes, sir. Hi, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Good evening.
First of all, I am grateful to be part of this pilot batch, sir. And I would like to say thank you to everyone. And best wishes for the faculty, sir. And
faculty needs best wishes so that they can explain better.
So, sir, does our course includes pediatric as well as neonatal ventilation, sir?
That we have clarified already on when the course was announced. We have mentioned in the below side that we actually don't deal with pediatric population. We teach with the adult intensive care. But having said that, many of the things of pediatric ventilation is common as compared to adult. The understanding the modes, understanding the graphs, understanding the working case scenarios, it's more or less common. Pediatric per se, there are some different settings, and they're managing the airway, then managing the tubes, then managing the secretion. I mean, managing secretion takes a very, very high priority in the neonatal and the pediatric population. So there are certain thing which is very specific to pediatric. So I don't think we will be able to cover that. But majority of the part, the working and the settings and the graphs are common to both adult and pediatric. They will be covered.
Yes, sir. And earlier, two of my batchmates already asked the doubt, sir. Like regarding how means like it's like always a discrepancy between theory as well as practical, sir, in applying mechanical ventilation.
So that's the work ESBICM is doing, how to apply at the bedside. So don't worry about that. We'll try to solve it as much as possible, that issue.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you, Shirish. Chayan, I think is there. Chayan Jana.
Yes, sir.
Ha, Chayan.
Sir, firstly, I am very much thankful to you and full team to giving me this opportunity. I am from West Bengal that you previously talked. I am a
Okay.
student of the paramedical course named DCCT, Diploma in Critical Care Technology.
Okay.
My question is lung dynamics is also covered in the sessions? And we saw some severe ARDS patient. We put the patient in prone position. So that is also covered in
No.
the upcoming sessions. Or
That's important part of the mechanical ventilation. Without understanding lung dynamics or lung physiology, we can't work on the ventilator. And prone ventilation, we can't demonstrate you by showing the patient prone if got an opportunity, but prone ventilation will be discussed.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Ambar Kumar.
Hello, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening to everyone. And I'm really grateful to be added to be the part of this first batch. And I've been regularly following, sir, the ICU channel and the ICU snippets that you post, and they're very helpful in the routine practice. And I'm looking forward to this course. So get my doubts being cleared.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Ambar. Priyam.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
I am Priyam Sarkar from West Bengal. I am
Can you
now
turn
student.
on your video?
Yes, sir.
Priyam.
I am Priyam. I am from West Bengal. Now I am studying in BSc in Critical Care Technology. And now I doing my internship from Hybrid CCU. So I am very glad for selecting me and so
Thank you.
happy. And thank you to ESBM team for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, Priyam. Thank you. Malut Sen Anug. I'm sorry, I'm very weak in pronunciation. That's my challenge. You there? Malut? I think from Indonesia he's there.
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Namaste. I saw your video. I saw a feedback video.
Thank you very much, sir, and
Thank
the whole team.
Thank you.
For this opportunity. Yeah. Right. Hope to
Thank
see
you.
you in person in future, sir.
Sure. Definitely. Bashir. What Bashir? Bashir, you there? Okay. Sagar, Dr. Sagar.
Good evening, sir. I hope I'm audible to you.
Audible.
Sir, I'm Dr. Sagar. Previously, I was working with the Indian Armed Forces as a medical officer. Later, currently, I work with the government institute, sir, as a medical officer in a very, very remote setting. As you have previously mentioned that you intended to, that this course needs to reach a very remotest of the possibility. So, sir, I just want a 20 seconds, sir. Like the place where I work, we get a lot of emergency cases, trauma, drowning, and all these cases. I'm surrounded by seats. I'm in a very remote island, sir, actually. So my unique situation is that I have a ventilator with me. I'm the sole doctor here. So it is rather a necessity-driven thing that I'm after this course. And sir, I just want to thank you for selecting me. One more thing is that I've been discussing with my colleagues about this course, and I just want to mention to the entire team of ESBICM that the course has already garnered a lot of validation that it has become a new standard in intensive care before even it has started. Sir, I cannot thank you enough because, sir, you are teaching this all free of cost. And before coming to this course, I tried to gather some information, try to read online. Sir, I must tell you that there is not even anything remotely available that is free of cost, sir. So thank you very much, sir. I thank you on behalf of all of the participants, and I hope your intent to convey the knowledge of intensive care and ventilation to the remotest places succeeds. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Sagar. Thank you, Sagar. Will be a nice journey with you in the next coming months. Dr. Kedia, Dr. Sunil Kedia.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir,
Good
video
evening.
I cannot open, sir, because of some issue.
Not an
And,
issue.
thank you, sir. Thank you. I think we have spoken in WhatsApp some long back ago.
Yeah, I remember.
So, yes, sir. So, I will just suggest one thing that during the course, like when I was doing some ultrasound fellowship online by ISCCM, so like they give a work for like weekly, we have to present 1 or 2 hour ultrasound scans and they see and they evaluate it. So some type of assignment, or like suppose somebody their own ventilator graphics, because reading graphics and seeing in the ventilator is totally different, sir. I can say it after 15 years. I am seeing ventilator, but when we see the books and when we see the ventilator, maybe it's really difficult to judge. So that type of things can be, and I am also ready to help if anything type of help is required.
Okay. We'll connect with you, Dr. Sunil, on this, and we'll try to figure out how we can include, or if not in that way, how we can include so that it's not a burden on the candidates also, not
Yes,
it
sir,
disrupt
yes.
the flow of the course also. But we'll
Yes, sir.
Sonal, can you note it down, this Dr. Sunil's suggestion?
Yeah, sure.
Light praise. Light praise. You are there?
Yeah, I'm there. Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me now?
Well, good. Yes, we can
Am
hear
I
you.
audible?
Audible.
Okay. My name is Dr. Musgana. Initially, I'm from Ethiopia, eastern part of Africa.
Okay.
And currently, I was working as emergency GP, and I have not that much, but few ICU experience. And currently, I'm in UAE. And sir, just I follow your YouTube channel. It has been almost 6 months since I introduced with your YouTube channel, and it helped me a lot, to be honest. Like, one thing that I appreciate is like everything is practical, and it's inspired me to read more, to dig more. So I really want to thank you for your valuable efforts just to provide this kind of educational to prepare. I know how much it costs, how much effort it needs to prepare such kind of educational videos and to post it freely. So I really appreciate your effort and your team as well.
Thank you. Thank you.
I want to say thank you.
Why you have kept this name Light Praise? You are doing lot of praise.
Sorry.
You have mentioned light praise in your name, na? But you are doing lots of praise. Thank you. Bashir, I think you are here. Mr. Bashir.
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you for this course. My name is Fuad. I am from Sudan. I have extensive experience working in emergency care, and I recently transitioned to ICU. As you know, ventilator management in the ICU can differ significantly from emergency setting. I would like to ask, will the course provide details, device-specific training on mechanical ventilator? Thank you again.
No. I didn't get your question. What do you mean by device-specific ventilation training?
I talk about the sitting. Now I get some difficulties in in emergency before this initial setting, we use the initial setting, but in ICU we have some difficulties to change the mode and the other setting.
So means if different companies and different models you are asking. So, but what we'll do is, I'm not sure how to cover all the ventilators, but we'll give you examples of different, if we get screenshots of all that, what are the initial settings which you need to focus on when you're starting a ventilator, so that any ventilator you face in front of you, we don't get overwhelmed by the different things or knobs are available on that. You need to focus on those 6 or 7 points and you need to fix that, and you can start the ventilator running. And once that is done, then you can always play around with the ventilator things, where to do this. And most of the ventilator have the things, they are in place at the common places. We'll get to see this thing. I've noted down your point. Okay, thank you, Dr. Bashir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Vivek Dwivedi, you are unmute yourself, Vivek.
Hello. Hello, sir. Sir, I just want to ask one thing. I am very poor in ventilator, but also in TPL. So can you include one class on TPL?
I didn't get what is?
Sir, TPL, sir, total parental nutrition.
It will not be covered in the mechanical ventilation course, but it can be covered on the ICU channel. That is a different sort of topic.
Yes,
Now
thank you.
we will see the chat box. Some messages are there. Okay.
So before Dr. Ankur Gupta, sorry to interrupt. Before we move forward, most important and very important thing I would like to just tell all of you, please take MEX out of this. See, there are thousands and thousands of applications where there are more than 10,000, and you got an opportunity to be selected for this course. So please make MEX out of this and don't miss out on anything. Please be sincere and serious about this course, and please try to attend all the live lectures. Dr. Gupta?
I'm just going to, Dr. Pankaj wants to say something.
Sir, I have to say something about Maruti.
Maruti.
Yeah. So very thoughtfully you have kept the name, brand name or the driver name as Maruti. So I think we are all going to become Maruti Nandan in the shadow of Maruti.
Hopefully.
Thank you so much.
Hopefully.
Thank
you.
you.
So nice. So nice. I am so this one question regarding Krilios. Videos will be recorded and shared, but what about slides and PDF of the lecture? It is most important to learn from. Thank you. So videos by themselves, the recording will cover the things which are there in it, and we'll see how we can provide the recording notes or like that. You see, we have a limited resource, and recordings will be there. I have seen that people used to take slides and PDF but don't read it. They kept for them, but we'll try to provide you something which we can revise and you can refer to later on if you had some doubt. It's a to-do or checklist sort of thing. We'll work on that. Then we have covered this non-invasive ventilation will be covered, and Lucas is saying that there were difference between the. I'm eyeing to work in the operating no. So he's saying that regarding OT and ICU. So basically, ventilator in this course is specifically for intensive care unit. But if you can manage in intensive care unit, you can definitely manage in OT, except for a few other things. So be assured for that. Akhilesh is asking if we can get new research ideas regarding mechanical ventilation. Will those be addressed and validated? I'm not sure. Already we had a mail regarding this one. I'm not sure at this stage. Bapan Sarkar is asking. Actually, he has a suggestion that it would be good if there is an offline meetup for the certificate after completing the pilot course. So we had thought of this. I already pointed out in the beginning that we were planning to have a 2 days meet at the end of this course for the certification. But I'm not sure how will we arrange the logistics and all for that, because everything requires funding, everything requires things. How we can do that by that time? It's a 6 months duration. If for the whole period of time we all will be together and we'll work out that how it can be done. Okay, so if no other questions is there, can we Sonal, can we if there is any pending question or hand raise?
No.
So I think that's for it. Student, what is the question like? Can be part of ESBICM team as student observer? Akhilesh is asking that can be a part of ESBICM team as a student ambassador so as to spread the good deeds done by the channel. Akhilesh, very rightly your question asked, if you go to ESBICM, there is an option to become an academic volunteer of the ESBICM. There is a form available. You go to the members area, and in the members area drop down, there is a form of faculty and academic volunteer. You fill out the form of academic volunteer and then we'll review. And obviously, if selected, you can become the volunteer, academic volunteer of ESBICM. Thank you for asking this. Ankur Tiwari is asking that I want to ask you that there are some situations where we don't have enough ventilators in the hospital. Patient need invasive ventilation. No good hospital nearby at that time. What are the alternative options? So basically, you are asking how to manage airway when there is no ventilator available. We'll consider. Obviously, when you go through the course, you will understand all these things. So if no more questions, no.
Bedside.
Low Zian, interested to learn more important bedside communication of information between nurses and doctors regarding the ventilator management of the ventilator patients. Communication related to ventilator. Thank you. I have noted down, though it seems little, but it's important because there are very myths regarding this between nurses and doctors. Noted down. Dilip, we have already considered this drugs and sedations in ICU ventilation, hemodynamics. We have covered this. Yeah, non-invasive. Rashmi, non-invasive will be covered. So I think we have answered all the questions in the chat. And so that's all for today on the Teachers' Day. Thank you all for joining us. And
thank you, everyone.
And Vivek, anything more you want to ask? Anything more? Or Sonal, anything more you want to tell? Sonal will be the course coordinator and she will be communicating you with the classes and alls and meetings. So she will be one point of contact in the group regarding this.
Just one thing I would like to say that I would request each one of you to attend the classes regularly, and we would promise you that this will be definitely the finest course, international course rather, in mechanical ventilation.
Thank you all. And so we'll be switching off. And this meeting, those who have talked, who have asked everything, this first meeting will be available on the YouTube, and the next classes will be available only to you people.